Let's complete the sentence. I can describe the aging process of our generation as
overconsumption of food,
unresolved trauma,
disappointing,
completely destructive,
stress-induced,
toxic overload.
I can describe the aging process of our generation as tragic,
as on the tipping point.
The aging process of our generation is ripe with possibility.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk about longevity.
50% of our population is either diabetic or pre-diabetic.
Overall, we are less healthy now, even with all the technology.
Current generations are actually projected to live less long than the previous generations.
If you've noticed, people all of a sudden, they look fine, and then you see them a couple years later and they're like, damn, they age fast.
When your cells age at a faster pace, this sets you up for heart disease, for cancer, for autoimmune conditions.
You know, maybe pains are starting to pop up and you're exhausted and you've got brain fog and you can't think straight.
Roughly 30 million men in the United States alone are dealing with some degree of erectile dysfunction.
44 million people in the US alone have low bone density. The risk is greater than that of breast cancer, stroke, heart attack combined.
Only 7 to 8% of Americans are metabolically healthy. This is a public health disaster.
The beautiful news is we can reverse all that.
I'd like to stay at that peak as long as I can, so being able to contribute, being able to enjoy, have the vitality at every stage of my life so that I get the most out of living.
Natural age for a healthy human should be between 97 and 107 years old.
You want to look your amazing best, your youngest, healthiest looking skin. Chances are sky high you can relatively quickly look about 10 years younger than you currently do.
We have access to this possibility. We can be vitally alive and not have to go to doctors.
Age 65 and up, people die because they fall. People die because of frailty. You got to fix that now so that you don't become that statistic.
You want to have a good sex life, and you want to stay forever young, and you want all the sex to feel really great and be ever more satisfying.
Are you going to be in the game to enjoy longevity? Or are you going to be on the sidelines and maybe 6 feet under the sidelines because you have no clue that you're a heart attack waiting to happen?
Through epigenetics, diet and lifestyle and environment, we actually have the power to prevent diseases like cancer, to prevent diseases like heart disease, to prevent diseases like neurodegenerative disease and autoimmune disease.
Dementia is not a death sentence. It does not have to be a death sentence, and we have been able to halt the process for a lot of our patients and even reverse it.
I reject this idea that you're supposed to just get old and frail and decrepit and die without your brain in a nursing home.
The goal should be, where do I want to go and what are the tools and skills and actions that I need to take that are going to help me get there.
People say, well, you know, you can't change the rate of aging, you can't change aging. Well, you can change the chronologic age of someone if they're 20 or 50 or 80 years old, but you can change the physiologic aging.
Today, as we speak, I'm 23 years younger. My inside, my biological age is 23 years younger than my physical age.
You can be fully present in your life. You can bring joy to each breath in which you are still alive, and that you're able to have the freedom to do the things that you love doing, to engage in your life purpose.
I've literally seen diseases completely reverse in months in people.
And believe it or not, we can reverse aging, but you just have to take action as soon as you acknowledge it. And I would say even before, and be proactive.